How you doing, buddy?
I'm not too bad,
Good.
yeah. It
How
took me
was
a while.
last week?
It was really, really good casting
Yeah.
with Joe, yeah, with some excellent games, and it's nice to be here, sort of being in the limelight, casting these big European teams, because, usually I'm casting little UK
Yeah, the
Dota
UK
tournaments.
teams. Yeah, no, I love them dearly. But yeah, it is nice to cast these teams. Seen Rox.Kis a lot of times. Haven't seen Power Rangers too much, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. But how did it go last week with the games?
It was pretty nice to see. Fnatic were a little bit trolly with sort of item builds, hero skills, and things like that. But I'm looking forward to this week. Power Rangers are pretty much giant killers in the Dota 2 scene.
Awesome, my kind of team. Yeah.
Rox.Kis have been performing really well with Godblack, obviously their captain. He's coming
Mhm.
up with some amazing strats, very solid play from them.
Good.
But we've got Empire later on tonight, and they are pretty much undefeatable. They are on
Yeah,
amazing
they're
form.
like the team to beat at the moment. They beat Na'Vi in the Dream League as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them play. They're a good team. I actually got a lot of them from a fantasy league, and I've got to tell you, they're delivering in spades, so they're
Lucky,
good.
lucky man.
Fnatic seems to be on a bit of a wobble. We have Sigma later as well. Now, they lost all 3 games in week 1 that me and Joe cast in your absence.
Well, they've been losing a lot recently.
Yeah.
In sort of December, January, they were looking like the team to beat. They were
Yep,
doing so well
absolutely.
with Fater on that mid-roll, effing mad, on that support who's playing Bane almost every game, but pulling out some excellent moves.
I don't know what's happened.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that happens. I mean, look at Team Liquid. Teams change. Teams there's an internal dynamic of which we're not aware. That kind of thing can happen. Lack of form could be anything like
Yeah.
that. But anyway, yeah. So this game today, Rox.Kis against Power Rangers. I guess the teams in the lobby and we're finding a server. You got a custom loading screen. Very nice.
I got a drop from, what was the last event that just happened? The Chinese New Year.
Oh,
New
the
Bloom,
bloom,
the
the
new
bloom.
bloom.
Yeah.
I just gave a load of chests and random items to the offering, and I was like, okay, here are your things. And I was
Nice.
so pleased.
Nice.
Got a
Cool.
couple of sets, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
I got a few things. I got the red hoof guy. Somebody gave me that, the horse thing. And so I thought Bloom could have been a little better. I would like an event that's a bit more than just right-clicking a big baddie.
Well,
It felt a bit like a sort of, when you play a game where you're running around killing stuff, and then the first or second big end game
Yeah.
boss that you find, it kind of made me think of that. There wasn't really much to it.
With the last couple of events that Valve have done, they've reminded me of sort of old custom maps, but they haven't quite delivered the amount of depth that they had. But I guess, custom maps have had sort of 10 years to develop, and people have worked on them, multiple people.
I guess.
Kind of like Dota 2.
I guess. I mean, one of the games I used to play in StarCraft, there was a custom mode where you have to build sort of barracks, and the barracks build one type of unit.
Like castle defense.
Right, just
Yeah.
over and over again, you have to defeat each other's base. That was a lot of fun. Something like that with Dota would be a lot of fun, where you have a tower and you spawn, instead of creeps, you spawn a particular hero, and they go towards each other.
It's on its
Somebody should
way.
make a custom mode like that. Anyway,
bet
we're into the
people
picks
are.
and bans stage. Power Rangers banning Ember and Bane, and Rox banning that AA. Now, alright, explain this to me, though, because I've seen, AA has suddenly become this, flavor of the month support. Everybody's picking him, or banning him. What's up?
Basically, the way the game sort of shifted is, well, over the past sort of year and a half, 2 years, supports no longer buy these sort of medium to big core items like mech, pipe, drums. They're picked for their skill set rather than the items they can build. So AA with his ultimate is amazing for team fights, amazing for split pushing, amazing for so many different things that he's such a devastating hero to come up against.
So you're getting a scepter on him as quick as you can?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Well, that's what we see from sort of VP and Empire quite a lot, is that 20 minutes into the game, after he's had his laning phase and they've tried to win their lanes, he goes and sits on basically the off lane and pushes and gets his Aghanims in 5-6 minutes.
Damn.
So they prioritize farm on him pretty heavily for the sort of 20 to 30 minute mark,
Nice.
and he turns into another core, which is really great.
Yeah, I think it makes for a much more interesting dynamic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we saw what happened when you have 4 Protect 1. It's boring Dota, it's farming Dota, and nobody wants to see that. I want to see action, I want to see kills, I want to see team fights, and I hope you at home do too.
Well, we're definitely going to see that. Slaughter
Yes.
and Dazzle, another one of these favorite duos from the CIS sides.
It's funny, Dazzle has become now, in the UK sort of scene now, Dazzle is it used to be OD, now it's Dazzle, main thing.
Everyone
Everybody
picks
gets Dazzle. And it's true of all scenes, really. Dazzle is awesome. I've seen Slardar play a bit lately, making a bit of a comeback, which is good to see. He needs some love. By God, somebody better love the Fishman. His model sucks. I think if enough people play him, they'll update the Slardar model. That's my
They need to
hope.
play Spectre more as well, because Spectre's model is just so boring.
Yeah.
It's plain.
Yeah. It's funny,
Spectre.
but when for TI3, when everybody was touring the offices and things, one of the guys was there. He's one of the 3D modelers, and all he does is sit all day and very slightly change the 3D models and try and get them just right, render them, have a look, try it again. And he was working on Gyrocopter, and when we got back, shortly after that, they released the sort of new Gyrocopter model, unlocked it, and all that kind of stuff, and jazzed it up. there's an amazing amount of detail that goes into it, so they're not going to rush through all the heroes.
Yeah.
They get them just right, and I'd like to see what they do with someone like Slardar.
Especially with that new showcase sort of view.
It looks so bad. It looks so bad. It's like an FPS circa like 2004, but never mind. Elder Titan, a lot of people say he's OP. I think he's kind of OP if he's used well. We'll see how Power Rangers do with him. He's a good sort of, I mean, he's good because you can stick him in any lane, basically, any lane, and he's great in a team fight. What items does he really need to get going?
It depends what lane you're in, because when we see him solo mid, he sort of goes phase drums, then goes into an AC or a Shiva, something heavy armor based later on. If he's in the off lane, you know, we see bottle, soul ring, boots, go into mech possibly. It depends what role he's fulfilling. And like you said, he can fulfill basically any role you want to. I think he might be going solo mid here because they got the Nature's Prophet to go onto their off lane. But we'll just have to see. They've definitely got two heroes which can go in multiple lanes.
Yeah. Why is it that people don't take Nature's Prophet in the jungle in pro games? I mean, it's not as effective, is it, as like being in a lane? You don't get as much farm. But isn't it much harder to lane? I mean, aren't you more likely to get ganked, especially someone like Prophet?
It's similar to Darkseer and Batrider. You obviously can farm a lot faster in the jungle. Your farming and gold rate is increased heavily, but what you want from your offlane is to disrupt the farm of the enemy heroes down there. So with Nature's Prophet stopping the blocking the creep camps, blocking pools, harassing supports, forcing them to buy extra wards to move off the lane. You know, he does a lot of things other than just farm down there. Then he can obviously switch to the jungle, like we used to see from Admiral Bulldog. 3 minutes into the game, he'd leave the offlane after basically wrecking the enemy carry and the supports, go into the jungle, get his Midas, and then he's TPing everywhere, killing people.
Yeah. That's the other thing is he's there on hand. If you need him, he's there on hand. Crystal Maiden, I like her. She's a great support. And if somebody on my team picks Crystal Maiden, I'm always content. I'm always content. Now, answer me this, right? Crystal Maiden, would it be legit for Nature's Prophet to sprout her while she's ulting so that people can't get to her for just a few seconds?
That could work.
I haven't tried it. I might try that.
That could work.
I've been trying to think of some high-level strats, Dirker, and that's the best I've come up with.
It's just too bad that Nature's Prophet very rarely levels Sprout above 1 because stats are prioritized over that.
Yeah.
Level 1 Sprout is probably the best he can get.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Because she's not going to level her ult straight away anyway. Most people don't level it at level 6 on Maiden. They wait a few levels,
I don't know. We've seen a lot of people leveling that straight away as soon as they possibly can, going into these team fights, or so many moves now. Crystal Maiden going to fog for half a second, then all of a sudden you're like, I'm dead. I am so dead.
Yeah. She's a good hero. She's fun. I haven't played too much of her, but whenever I do, I think I should play more Maiden. She's one of those heroes that whenever I play, like if you look at the bottom, like look at Rox.Kis' lineup, those are 3 heroes that when I played them, I thought, I never want to play this hero again. Like genuine, especially Chen. But the top, I mean, Elder Titan I wasn't such a fan of, but it went okay. But Crystal Maiden, Nature's Prophet, they're a lot of fun to play. They're fun to play.
Well, they're heroes which are hard to screw up, in all honesty. Like Chen has a relatively high skill cap, where you need to be able to micro creeps, you need to have very, very good map awareness, you need to know where to go at what times, which is why Goblack and Ake are such excellent, and Puppy as well, are such excellent jungle players, like with Chen and Enchantress. They know where to go at what times, and that's probably one of the most difficult things when playing jungle. You see players like, let's say, Aoi 2000. He is excellent at farming efficiency, rotations within the jungle, but his main weakness is that he doesn't come out of the jungle at 100% correct times.
Yep. You know, it's funny. I play with occasionally with a guy called Snith, and he plays Chen, and he has a macro that he does at the start of the game that says, playing my 1000 and whatever it is game of Chen, I will buy wards, I will buy courier, I will upgrade the courier, all supports please buy boots, and do what you like. Like, that's literally what he says. And if you look at his Dota off, it's just Chen. He's a very good Chen player. I think that kind of dedication, because he is the kind of hero, I find that the heroes that are hardest are probably the most rewarding. The ones that are easy, you kind of get bored of them. But the ones that are hardest, you can always get better. And I think that's addictive. I like Nyx Assassin. I think he's a hero, like, if you see a really good Nyx Assassin, he's off the charts. It's just so good.
Like Trixie, when he plays Nyx, I'm always entertained by his impales. Just getting 3-4 man impales consistently is ridiculous.
His Invoker is probably one of the best I've seen. Like, his Invoker is insane. Right?
Really?
Yeah, insane. Or am I thinking of Hani?
Might be thinking about it.
I'll shut
I
up.
was thinking, I've never seen Trixie play Invoker.
Yeah, I get them confused. Why ban Death Prophet here?
It's a really strong pushing hero, and with Elder Titan, Nature's Prophet, you can obviously hold someone down, reduce their base armor, reduce their magic resistance.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why, but it does kind of fit in with Power Rangers lineup.
Yeah. Well, I think she probably does actually, because if you think about Natural Order, if you've got her ult and the armor reduction from Elder Titan, that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
So let me see. We've got a Clockwork ban and a Storm Spirit ban, Venge ban and a Death Prophet ban. What could Power Rangers pick up here? They're going to have to pick up a safe lane farmer, in all likelihood. Let's see who they could pick. You're up against Slardar, Dazzle, Chen, Nyx. What would you think?
It's difficult though, because with Rox.Kis' lineup, they've always gone for quite heavy minus armor. With Dazzle has Weave, Slardar with amplified damage. Dazzle likes to pick up a medallion relatively early, but seeing as he's probably going to be on that 5 roll and Nyx on the 4, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there.
Could I suppose something to you?
Yeah.
Might you not think that perhaps someone like Faceless Void might be good here, because you can drop the Chronosphere. It doesn't matter about the minus armor because no one's going to be hitting you back. You can maybe take something out sort of early on. I mean, sorry, for Rox.Kis if they take the Void, right? If they take Faceless Void, well, they've got Slardar. All right, here's what you do. Here's what you do. You put Nyx Assassin mid. You put Slardar solo off. No, I don't know. I can't make it work. I think Void would be a reasonable pick.
I'm just wondering if Power Rangers run an aggressive tri-lane here. Maiden, Lena, Elder Titan. They've got the magic resistance reduction from the Spirit. They've got Maiden and Lena with pretty heavy magical damage output with Lockdown. They can hold down Dazzle and Slardar for long enough so they can't be healed or graved up. So then they might be looking for a solo safe laner like a Gyrocopter, maybe something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or they have Nectar's Prophet on the safe lane and they're looking for a pretty heavy mobile mid. Queen of Pain is a possibility. They are banning out Night Stalker, they're banning out Storm, they're banning out Clockwork. Let's have to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe. Well, they could do what Hobos did and go carry Lena.
Oh yeah.
Could go carry Lena. I'd like to see that. It didn't quite work out, but it was like, I think they'd already qualified. It was like a dead rubber anyway, so it didn't matter, but it was a fun game.
People always forget that Fiery Soul is a ridiculous skill.
Yeah.
Her attack speed just goes through the roof after 2 casts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think at level 1, Lena can cast 5 or 6 of her stuns with her mana pool, so she has really high mana pool, but also her skills are very low mana cost.
I think this is a great pickup.
Oh yeah, I love Doom. He's such a great hero.
He's a real sort of last minute, oh, by the way, one of you will just be doing nothing in the fights. I hope that's cool.
Like
so.
that strat you were planning on picking up, that's not quite going to work the way you wanted it to.
Now. Yeah, because Nyx is going to kill one of you. Nyx is going to kill the Maiden. I'm going to do the Lena, and then we'll just punch everybody else.
And then Slardar and Dazzle are just going to be like, okay, we're jumping on you and you are dying instantly.
Yeah. Now, I wonder, I honestly think someone like, someone with almost like, I wonder if they, where's Bane? Bane's gone. Okay, so they can't go. Bane, I don't think they would anyway. Naga Siren, okay. So now they've got an escape clause. If they don't want to fight, they can get away. If they want to initiate and maybe shut down the Doom before you can get the Doom off, they can do that with the song. I think that makes kind of sense to me.
I think what's happening here, they're sending the Naga mid.
She can set up a nice Earth split as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually.
Yeah, I think it's a decent pickup. I like her.
The Power Rangers are looking towards Rox.Kis laning Doom at mid, and then having the Nyx off lane, then obviously the Dazzle supporting Slardar, Chen in the jungle safe lane. So they're going to put the Naga mid against the Doom. His low armor is going to be absolutely shredded once again by that Riptide from Naga. She's got really good base attack damage, pretty good last hit animation as well, so that's going to be interesting to see that matchup. And I think they will run that aggressive tri-lane with the 3 heroes of E.T., Maiden and Lena.
Indeed. Let's find out. Let's see who's playing who for the Dire side. You've got stand-in Scandal playing the Naga Siren. So we've seen this before, the stand-ins being thrown into the very belly of the strat. I think that shows a lot of faith. How would you pronounce ESEFX /FNG /1503?
Oh, 1503. That's FNG. That's FNG.
Okay, yeah. And then you've got Church.
See, people say Cheshire Cat. It kind of makes sense. I don't know if that's what his name actually is, but
Cheshire Cat. And then you've got Moon on the Elder Titan, and Mad Bomber on the leader. Who have we got on the Radiant?
We have Sedoy up on that top lane, the Nyx Assassin off laner. We've got Yol on that Dazzle, who'll be moving down to the mid. We have Solo playing that Doom, Godblack playing that Chen, as I mentioned earlier, and BZZ, who is tagged up as 633 on that Slardar.
Indeed. I guess you were using this machine last week because it's got this smooth drag spectate mode.
I'm so sorry if you don't like it.
It's actually really nice. I wish I'd used it before. Much better than what I've been using, because I've just been using the right-click drag as if you're in game. But it sucks, man. It sucks. If you're actually casting and you're doing the camera work, this is so much better. And you can, because it'll just scroll forever.
Yeah, and one of the things I really like is that your cursor disappears as well, so in a team fight you can just middle click.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, never going back. Never going back. You know what? Actually, this is funny. I was talking to some people during the week about your, because everybody's got their own very specific keyboard setup, right?
Oh, yeah.
Keyboard mouse setup, and a lot of people, surprising number of people, use WSAD keys to move the screen.
Really?
Yeah. Surprising number. I bet you would be surprised if you ask some people, oh yeah, I do that, because they just think it's like, yeah, of course.
So I know that's one of the sort of default settings that Valve says, oh, you can use this, or you can use this, or you can use the QWER.
Right.
Or
It's like Legacy or or WSAD and all that, but I can't ever imagine it. What is happening bot lane? Slardar. I don't think there'll be a gank going on here, but he's quite tricky to catch. The thing with Sprint, this is when I did the A to Z challenge and I played Slardar. I didn't realize that Sprint made you take extra damage.
Oh dear.
So I was popping it all the damn time and dying an awful lot.
It's not bad because he has quite a large HP pool,
Yeah.
especially when he hits level 3, is sort of 680 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And he's got 5 armor for a melee strength hero, which is ridiculous at
That
level
is
1.
ridiculous. That's, I mean, you know what? Him and Spirit Breaker are two of the beefiest early. A Spirit Breaker, if you get a couple of items with him, you can have nearly 800 health and like 4, 5, I think maybe even 6 armor at the start of the game. It's something ridiculous like that. But I mean, that's why I think early game, like he's the ultimate snowballer for me, Spirit Breaker. You can make so many people cry.
Doom is doing pretty well up against this Naga. They're equal on last hits, 7 for 7 now. 7 for 0, sorry,
Yep.
on both of them. Solo popping that Scorched Earth, trying to withstand the harass from Scandal, who now has his bottle. Solo gets his delivered as well at the same time.
That's it's actually quite an interesting harassing tool, really. If he just pops a Scorched Earth and stands there, you're going to take damage the whole time you're trying to stand in lane. And I think it works well because actually, if he was up against someone ranged, he might be in trouble. But against Nagasaran, it should be okay. The only problem is with his low armor, and she's got the mirror image illusions. Couldn't she do an awful lot of damage to him in a very short space of time?
If she hits levels, oh no, she's gone. She hasn't gone for ensnare with Riptide as well, with a minus armor and magical nuke from that. It's like it does do ridiculous damage. So Solo has to level up Scorched Earth rather than going for level death, which is the most common build anyway. So it doesn't really alter his skill build in any way.
Yeah. The thing is, she should have total room control because she can send her illusions one to the other, and if she doesn't get it, she can at least make sure he doesn't.
2 supports here, smoked up, Crimson Maiden and Lena. There is no ensnare.
No, this is a dead
there
Doom.
is. Level 4
this is
Scandal now.
unlucky. He's gone to
No, he's
consumer
fine.
creep. He just spotted him out that rune. Ward, sorry, that was big.
I was so fortunate. He was standing pretty much just in range over here with that ward's vision up there.
Oh,
it popped
man.
the smoke.
That was lucky. That's an interesting ward spot. I like that. That entirely sort of mitigates for the old round the back smoke gang, which I guess if you have like Maiden, Lena, you know you're gonna get. Stick a ward there, friends.
I don't know if you noticed, but Goblak has been aggressively jungling, trying to escape the grasp of this aggressive trolling down here. Also, they did sentry up the majority of his creep camps, so he was forced up here. They haven't made a move onto Cheshire Cat, who doesn't have mana for TP at this moment in time.
Yeah. Goblak has a big Steve Clapper or Doug Clapper, the tomato, with him, who died bravely fighting the creeps. I like getting the troll summoner.
Oh, Goblak might be in trouble here. Nature's Prophet does do a ridiculous amount of early damage, 63 base attack. A couple more hits and Goblak might... No, nice and snare.
That's a nice snare. The troll saved him. Good job. What can Nyx do? Nothing. The trees, they're not going to get him. But he forced him out of the jungle, and that was good. The Dark Troll Summoner is probably the best creep you can get as Chen, isn't he?
Early game, yeah. I mean, if once you hit level 4, 5, you get the Dark Troll plus a Centaur. Oh, bot lane, what's going on down here? Heal up from that Dazzle onto Slardar. We're still waiting to see this combo, though, of that Spirit plus the 2 stuns from the Crimson Maiden and Alina, the Ice and Fire sisters.
Yep. Ice and Fire! Jakiro should have something to say when he's playing against them, surely. Alright, so here's something. I was Axe, and I was laning with a Disruptor the other day, and Axe says something like, Disruptor, we're both blah blah. Like they're from the same village or something.
Really?
Yeah, he has something to say to him. I'd have to find the specific line. But it was literally like, hey, didn't you used to live down the street from me or something? Something about their village, I don't know. They're the same kind of thing, I think. I'd have to look it up.
There's all sorts of weird lore behind Dota 2.
I also only just learned that if you double-click on their portrait a lot, you get a line that you don't often get.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, 100%. Try it next time you play Dota.
Bot lane, here comes the Slithering Crush from the Slardar, but he takes so much damage.
Oh,
that
beef tank. That beef tank. He's still going. He's going to get a double kill.
No.
Oh, no. He was going to go for it. Nope. Salves out of it, the Elder Titan.
That Lina in the back end of play, though, going to take down the Chen and possibly the Dazzle. Nice heal coming out. Nature's Prophet has TP'd in. Scandal. One more hit onto that Slaughter. There's the
Got it with the
snare.
net, and there you go.
3-for-1 trade.
That's that is the power of the rotation. Nature's Prophet rotation was good there.
Haste on Naga, though.
Yeah.
Probably the luckiest rune she could have got at that moment in time.
That's how it goes. At that point, I think the moment he realized the jig was up, he should have stayed on the Titan, I think. Just the, well, I'm going to die, I may as well get a double kill for it. But they did get the first blood. They gave up 3 for it. Power Rangers, good movement. As you said, luck with the rune. But hey, sometimes a bit of luck is what it takes.
If they'd got that first kill and backed out and managed to survive, the two of them,
yeah,
and Chen as well, because he came in from the side, that would have been such a nice movement for them. Basically harassing the aggressive tri-lane out of their lane, stopping them from getting the experience and gold and kills that they desperately need. Obviously, when you're running an aggressive tri-lane, you can't stack, you can't pull, you don't get that extra boost of XP and gold, which you would naturally as a safe lane tri-lane. Oh, and snare onto the Lina. She might be in a bit of trouble here. There goes the poison and the crush from Slardar. Nature's Prophet ult bouncing around, but not actually managing to do too much.
It's interesting when you play in a pubby game with a Nature's Prophet, they use their ult on cooldown just to farm. But when you look at a good Nature's Prophet, oh, this could be a dead Titan. So much damage from the Nyx already, and there's the combo of stuns and slows. Very, very nice. This is good because the Nyx can go in and advance, and then the Slardar has no trouble catching up. And if they both get a Blink Dagger, which they could well do, that's a really nice combo.
And they've got level 2 in the Poison Touch as well, which is a really good slow mid lane. There's a Song of the Siren, in comes Lina. And snare onto Solo. Here comes the stun. Light Strike Array. He wants to cast his Doom, but there's not enough time. Gets stunned out. Grave onto Solo from Yol. Yol going to hold the high ground. Poison out onto the Crystal Maiden. In comes Sadoy. This might be a kill onto the Crystal Maiden. So that's a 1-for-0 exchange. And Doom gets sent back to base by Chen. They're continuing here, in fact. Nick's going to take down 2. Yol might pay with his life.
DD on Nagasaran, but she hasn't got any mana left, so she can't really do a huge amount. I thought she might just have enough.
Once again, perfect movement from Rox.Kis.
Yeah. And that's 5-3 now, so they got 4 kills there. That's crazy. Good game. 8 kills in under 8 minutes. I'm happy. A kill a minute is the minimum, I feel. Less than a kill per minute of the game, Dirk, and I'm demanding a refund.
They definitely have to keep this momentum up, though, because once it hits the mid-game, 20, 30 minutes into the game, then we start seeing the Song of the Siren into these Earth Splitter, like you said, Nature's Prophet Ultimate bouncing around as well, Lina and Crystal Maiden with items, possibly a blink on Lina. And that's when we start to see the big combo coming out from PR. But if Rox.Kis can keep up the momentum, they've got Nyx who can initiate, Slardar who can be the secondary form of initiation, then Doom and Chen who are great at diving behind towers, then obviously Dazzle to keep them alive. Slardar going to get stunned up here possibly. No, sprints away. Nature's Prophet, one more hit on him, but Elder Titan's going to find him. Or not. Gets blocked in by the creeps. He's still going to go down.
Oh, nice. Stuns. Gave him a slap. They've actually both gone really big minus armor. You've got the amplified damage from Slardar, the ult from Dazzle. On the other team, you've got Riptide. You've also got Elder Titans base armor reduction. But the thing is, I'm not sure I'd want to pick a Doom into the negative armor of the Elder Titan and the Naga Siren. But there you go.
Yeah, it's difficult to say because in the laning phase...
Actually, hold on a sec. It's the base armor reduction. And if your base armor is bugger all anyway, who cares?
You're not going to get it reduced anyway, yeah. That's a good point. But if you're picking the Doom, his main weakness lies in the laning phase to minus armor. Once he gets later in the game, he starts building up some really big, beefy items.
You'll get that AC or whatever it is you want to get. Shiva's.
Roshan being attempted by PR.
This is a dead Roche. Do they have a medallion yet? I'm not sure they do.
No,
they don't. Oh, it's going to be contested. In comes the Doom. They know it. The jig is up. They're running hard. Doom on Nagasaran, so she's not going to be able to sing and escape this time. It was on cooldown anyway. They're chasing hard. Are they going to catch anybody? It looks like everybody's going to escape on sort of...
Rox.Kis are stuck on the high ground now.
Yeah, they surely are. They can't go in. Nagasaran waits for the Doom to wear off. If she needs to re-engage, she's got Song in 2 seconds.
Lina gets caught out. She still had amplified damage up on her. FNG chasing down that Nyx.
Oh, that Elder Titan Spirit. It's getting damage. It's getting the strength from the damage from so many people. He's going to punch so hard when he gets over. There's the net. This should be a dead Dazzle. Plus 93 damage on the Elder Titan, but in comes Doom. They could catch Crystal Maiden here. Lina coming around the back. She doesn't have things. She's only level 4. She doesn't have the Shakira blade yet. There's a nice stun.
Roshan
Catches
comes
the maiden.
in.
Roshan involved. Net catches Nyx before he can finish off Crystal Maiden. Nature's Prophet running hard as well. There's the song. They're going to use it to disengage. That's wise.
There's no Earth Splitter up on the ET. He's only level 6.
Yeah. But that is a great combo. Like, imagine everybody on the steps there.
Yeah.
They're just going to take so much damage from that.
Like if they had Earth Splitter there,
yeah,
that would have been PR's fight, no doubt about it.
Absolutely, yeah. But hey, it's only 10 minutes in. Last hits, Doom leading the way, 62.
And if we take a look at net worth, it's pretty much the same. 5,000 up on that Doom, 4,100 up on the next. So these rotations he's made, he's 4 and 0.
Yeah. I mean, he's just his bread and butter is Lina Crystal Maiden. I mean, you know, if you're a Nyx, you couldn't really hope for 2 better people to have to try and kill.
Especially when there's amplified damage up on them, you get the Vendetta hit on them.
Oh.
You've got the vision of them constantly as well.
Yeah.
They are definitely dead.
Yeah, they are dead.
Slardar looks like he's going for a Vanguard here, which is quite unconventional. What we usually see is, you know, treads into Blink, into Armlet, something along those lines. But he wants to be able to fight sooner, rather than have the initial form of initiation. Like we said, the Nyx is going to be there in the front lines, hopefully getting that initiation off. And they're going back into Roshan to try this again. I'm not sure this is such a good move. They lost Lina twice last time.
Yeah. Did she buy back or did she just...
I think she just respawned.
Yeah.
Because
she's only level 4, so it was like a 20-second... Yeah.
If
they're going to come back in again. There's the net. Catches the Doom.
Getting sent back by
Lots
Chen,
of damage. He has a Doom. He does have a Doom, but he gets sent back. I think that's smart. Slardar can escape.
Getting blocked by the Sato though.
But they're going to stop them. He doesn't want this Elder Titan, does he? That's brave.
Slardar's still going.
That's brave. He's a brave fish. He will get back. I think they're just making sure they know this is not your Roche. You don't get the Roche at 12 minutes. I'm sorry.
Scandal's getting so lucky with runes the entire game. Gets haste rune twice. Gets a regen as he walks up to the spot. Definitely RNG on his side. And in the meantime, Nectar's Prophet has been sitting on his top lane, farming to his heart's content.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got FaZe, Bassi, and a Midas. And it's going to be interesting to see. The next big fight will also, given that they've fronted up about Roche so much, I think the next big fight, get a Roche, get a tower, and start to get a big lead. But already, Rox.Kis have a 4k XP advantage and a 2k gold advantage. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think it's one good fight. They need to get their combo off.
They need more levels, to be fair. Like Elder Titan, not even level 7 yet, whereas Slardar is level 8.
Yeah.
So they've obviously prioritized Slardar's farm a lot more. Naga is level 8.5. Doom is now level 9.5.
Yeah.
So you definitely see where this XP lead comes from. Their laning phase has been excellent from Rox.Kis, whereas PR, they've tried to hold out their lanes. That aggressive tri lane definitely didn't work well for them.
No. The problem is, I think, when you're up against... Like, Slardar and Nyx are both very good at getting up in your face when you're someone like Lina or Crystal Maiden. Slardar's got that slam, you know, Nyx can just come out of nowhere, so you either have to drop wards continually, in which case you're falling behind in terms of getting any items.
I can definitely see where they were coming from with this combo. It's just that first blood on the Crystal Maiden meant that they couldn't push forward and get in the faces of Rox.Kis. It just turned around on their heads.
They are just saying, hey, check it out, there's a Dazzle here all by himself.
Elder Titan finds Chen, but Chen with the army of creeps. He has mech as well. Almost level 8 on Chen.
Wow.
He's been farming very well indeed. Supports on Rox.Kis. Level 6 on Dazzle. He has his weave up as well, so they've got this minus armor combo ready to go.
He microed the Hadouken from the Sator Tormentor for the extra farm.
Big micro.
Did you notice that Shane has now got people saying the word goose?
Really?
Even on proper casts. Like,
Regoose.
yeah,
Regoose.
it's a regoose here. Nice.
Doom onto Crystal Maiden at the top.
Big heal. Big sprout. And he drops.
They're going to have to deny the Maiden. There we go.
The thing is, the Nature's Prophet now, this is going to be a concern, because as well as things go for Rox.Kis, they do have to worry, but they're going to set it up here and TP out. It's a D-goose. And they're out. They're looking, but no. They will get the tower, I think. Meanwhile, mid. Elder Titan. What's he got in terms of items?
Almost nothing.
Yeah. Drop drums. Brown Boots and Drums. Hasn't been great for him. Let's see what they can do to him here. Chen just giving a bit of the old whispering Bob Harris there, but what's happening top? They're going to push this tower. 289 health. This is their tower, but they might lose mid. I wonder if they could go here. No. Naga and Crystal Maid sort of waiting in the wings. Do we have Song? Song is down. No, they just used it, of course. There's a net. Catches the Doom from a long way away. Earth Split just killed a creep, I think.
Yep. Not
That's
catching
it.
any heroes.
No.
Really?
Without Song, it was a little trickier, but it would have been good if they could have landed that.
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, Earth Split now would have done a fair bit, but of course you got to get them to stay still.
Oh, here comes a Slardar manning up on that Lina.
That is
Diving
how he
behind the
does.
towers.
Nice net. Scandal able to walk away. Who are they chasing? They were going to chase Elder Titan. I don't think they can. And Doom goes back to the jungle. He says, "My people need me." And by need me, I mean I'm going to eat something.
Really nice force of commitment there. Rox.Kis pressuring the mid with 3, so that PR really had to come defend that mid tier 1, so they let the tier 1 at top go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet pushing down the bot lane. So it really is a trade of map control here. They're trying to push out this bot lane as much as possible so they can take control of the Roche pit. But Rox.Kis knows so well that if they lose their tier 1 mid, there's no way they can get into that Roche pit.
Indeed. Neckbook being built, of course, on the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, and Mech being built by Elder Titan, so he's definitely going for more of a utility core hero rather than that carry we sometimes see from ET.
So I guess the Naga Siren is going to... They're just kind of relying... I think they're relying very heavily on getting their combo off.
Yep.
But it's going to be tricky. He is level 8. Naga Siren is level 9. She doesn't have Song for 40 more seconds. I think this is why they were happier to start Roche, do Roche, because then, you know, that's where they want it. They've got the AoE. They want to be in there.
One of the big problems is, though, none of their heroes can get picked off.
Yeah.
It's not that they rely on 2 heroes to get a big combo off and everyone dies. They need Song, they need the Earth Splitter, then they need Crystal Maiden and Lina to be spamming their spells on top of that multiple times in a team fight. So if the 2 squishy supports get picked off before a team fight happens, it turns out to be a really hard situation for PR to be in.
And that's why the Nyx and Slardar picks are really, really... they're doing great. Look at Slardar. Well, he's only 1, 2, 3, but he's been there or thereabouts. He's been involved, we'll say that. He's been up in their faces, allowing Nyx to go 401. So it's 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 kills now in 17 minutes. They need more kills. Smoke here, mid. I think they're just thinking they could either catch someone off wandering over to see what's up, or having a look in Roche, maybe.
They might loop around here onto the high ground near the Ancients and come out around behind the tier 1. But it looks like they're going through their own jungle up to top, but Slardar isn't really an easy target to pick up. He does nearly have Dagger as well, which is worth pointing out.
Yeah, that would be big. He's got Vanguard already, so he's going to be very hard to kill. Pops the amplified damage on Nature's Prophet just as a go away. And meanwhile, mid, they're pushing down this tower. The one good thing is, like, they can make the chain creeps sort of cry. They can do quite a bit of damage to them. But look at that Dazzle ult.
Oh,
the slam catches 2. Doom on Nagasar, and she cannot sing to escape. She will go down, as will the Crystal Maiden. Chasing the Elder Titan. Not sure that's wise. He has plus 111 damage. Doom now has friends. Lina goes down. She was caught by Slardar. There's that Blink Dagger you were talking about. He's got that now, and now they can circle around. They've got a trainer creeps behind them, but they don't mind. And Elder Titan will TP out, and they should be able to get mid.
That Earth Splitter was massive. It caught 4 heroes, took them all down to 2/3, maybe half of their health. But there was nothing to follow up because Naga was doomed. Crystal Maiden and Lina just died almost instantly. Nature's Prophet sat on this top lane trying to take down the tier 1. And I opened the shop by accident.
That's why, I kind of think they need, if they're going to fight, they need to start with the Song.
Yeah.
Let the Lina and the Maiden get in position.
That's what I thought they were going to do. Scandal ran down from this high ground. I thought, oh, here we go. Song's going to happen. They're going to make this big team fight happen as Rox.Kis approach on this tier 1 up the cliff. But it just never happened. Scandal sort of pussied out, backed up behind the tier 1, never went for it. They need to go for it.
See, and Maiden hasn't taken her ult at level 6. Oh dear. Which is interesting. I mean, she's obviously like the 5-iest of 5 heroes in this lineup. But she needs to get a BKB. Otherwise, she's never going to be able to get that ult off. And in which case, if they're not building around her ult, what are they building around for her? I'm not quite sure how she fits now. Like I kind of thought they were gonna, you know what I mean, combo like that, but I don't know.
Well, they sort of built up Crystal Maiden and Lina to be the heavy laning phase dominance,
Right, right.
but they don't
It didn't
excel
work.
in the mid game.
It's gonna be tricky. So Rox.Kis just getting together. Thought they were gonna maybe smoke there, but no, they're not. There's a regen bot. Sidori maybe guard that, see if someone comes to take it. Go scout out the ancients. Nothing going on.
Where are you going next? Can you find anyone?
I don't think he can.
They're 3-man farming their own jungle. You're not going to find anybody over by the ancients.
Well, they might
Actually,
come around and get the Elder Titan if he can have friends.
Well,
If he can get someone with him.
Look where Nature's Prophet's standing
Oh,
as well.
Prophet.
Vendetta's
He wants his
about
Elder
to run out.
Titan.
He's
got a
for it.
couple of seconds.
Here
he
we
could
go.
do a feral bit.
Oh, misses the impale.
Misses. And Blake's out.
Saw him cancel the animation once. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going to miss this. Oh, I'm going to miss this.
It's. Do you remember when you couldn't miss? I mean, that
Yeah.
was so stupid.
Well, it's like Lion's Impale or Earth Spike.
Yeah, but you didn't have an invisible dude doing
Yeah,
it.
it's true. I played Lion the other day and I think I went 20-0 on him.
Oh, wow.
I went mid, bought Blink Dagger at 8 minutes, and just went around literally zapping people to death.
Oh, God, he's fun.
It's so bad. So many videos now as well. Of Magnus and Lion being played together. Lion with the Aghanims, AoE, Finger of Death.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a mech now on the ET and level 3
Because
Necro.
the AoE Finger of Death, Dota Poop, I think it was, did a video where they showed Magnus Lion. Lion gets an early scepter, and you just RP,
Yeah.
and then he's just like, "Pakow!" It's so good. But it looks like two fingers, like it splits into forks. It looks so awesome. Like when they oh my goodness, he's like, right, round 2, and now
he's
he
gonna
does
hit
hit
the
him.
stun.
He does hit him. Who does he have for company? He's got a Chen. Can Elder Titan get out of here?
I don't know. Nature's Prophet
Damage
will be
from
TPing
Prophet.
in. Scandal is here
Siren
with
there.
Song.
Yep, she's ready if they need it. I think they're just going to back down. Lina, that is not the way you want to go. What are you doing, honey? She's in trouble.
Here
There's
comes
the song.
The call from Scandal to let's go, guys. Splitter
Earth
comes
split.
across. Doesn't hit. Bad
No,
timing.
that was not so good. Unlucky. Lina died. She ran totally the wrong way. I don't know if she was trying to bait them there or what, but there's the Shiva's up on Doom.
But what-
Now this should be, I guess, maybe they could get Roche here.
I think they want to try and push out their lanes first. They're
Yeah.
going to go mid farm up. Don't want to lose that tier 1, like I said earlier. Nature's Prophet is pushing top as well. Oh,
They're
they
gonna
will
go
actually go Roche
yeah,
with the
they'll go
remainder
for
of their heroes.
I think they know that they can get it pretty quickly with the amplified damage.
But when Rox.Kis was standing up here, I thought, once again, ideal timing for Songa Splitter. They just wait too long.
Yeah.
There's this little window of 5 to 10 seconds where you can have this perfect combo or you can lose everything. I think only Goblak really was in any major worry of dying over on this little ramp here.
And there is an Aegis now for Slardar.
And Naga still trying to make a Radiance. 23 minutes in the game, 800 off the Relic. Or 900 even.
Maiden, be very careful. I don't think she should do that. I really would be very careful. They've got blink daggers all over the place. Does Nyx have one? Slardar has one. You know, you can get slowed by Dazzle. I don't know why you'd walk that close. That's the kind of thing I do and instantly regret.
I'm just going to go and say hi.
Hey guys, what's up? You gonna kill the tower? Cool. Hey, please don't kill me. She got away with it anyway. Maybe she was trying to bait them out. Into what? I don't know. They don't have song.
There was no one nearby. Nature's Prophet going to start cliff farming.
Is he? Oh my god.
That's what they resorted to, sending their Nature's Prophet up here. It does remove a little bit of Goblak's farm, but his item progression is pretty excellent this
Yeah.
game. 24 minutes in, he nearly has Mech Arcane Aghanims.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's worth it, in all honesty.
he takes one camp and risks dying, so not entirely sure.
I mean, I don't think it's wise, particularly because you have 2 heroes with Blink on the other team. The moment they figure out what you're doing...
The slightest inkling that, oh, there's Nature's Prophet up there.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah. Crazy.
And I like this positioning from Yol, just hiding behind the Doom, just in case there's movement from PR, Nature's Prophet TPing in,
Yeah.
and Snare, etc. used. He's always there
He's
with
got
the Graven heal.
He's Bracer Gaming, the Dazzle. I like that. Bracer
Really?
Gaming is where it's at.
No reason not to. Chen
Yeah.
has got all of the support items, all of the mech arcanes,
Absolutely.
etc. Yol now pretty much just wants to build into Aghanims, I think.
Your job is cast your spells, and that's that.
Yeah.
So Solo is going to get. He's got the Shivas. He's going to get an AC as well. That's a lot of damage.
Top lane, Sentry does get placed down. Sadoy was on the hunt once again, looking for that Lina, who's just sat in the trees.
TP from Elder Titan. He's gone bot to try and defend, or maybe to try and get a deny. Pushes the Doom back. Nature's Prophet will come in as well, but they need to be careful here. Chen's coming round the back. Doom gets the tower. Actually, the Radiant got the tower. Elder Titan. The Spirit comes back. It's sad when he gets like a good amount of damage and can't really use it.
Yeah.
He's got plus 167, but he can't use it.
He can't go and hit anything.
Yeah. He's like, let's go kill something. Kill the Chen. I can punch the Chen to death with my eyes closed. Let's do it. This is the thing is they do have a Nature's Prophet. So as he said, you know, they've got to push the lanes out and stuff a lot more than they would normally. But I feel like they're just going to get... I mean, one fight where they waste Song, and that's it. You know, Rox.Kis will be like, cool, now we can just run at your base. They've got that push with Chen. It's going to be very tricky.
Especially when almost your entire team is in the top 5 of net worth. Nyx and Chen are above the Naga Siren and Elder Titan, the 2 carries on the dire side.
Oh my goodness.
That's when you know you are in pretty dire straits.
Yeah. And Doom is like, let's roll. Follow me, friends. And they're already at the tier 3.
How do you stop this?
You can't. I don't think you can.
Like, they song into Earth Splitter.
Yeah.
That does minimal damage at this point in the game now
Yeah.
to these pretty tanky heroes. Then you've got Nyx and Slardar who blink in and kill your 2 supports, and your big carriers have used all of their spells and don't have any items to really follow up.
I mean, here's the thing, right? The base armor reduction, natural order. Now look at Doom. When he was under natural order, he had plus 29 armor instead of plus 33. That's not enough, is it? That's not going to cut it.
Plus, they've got Weave as well. If they manage to get the Weave on allies and enemies at the same time, it's such a strong skill.
That heal. And now they're straight back in.
Oh,
look at this. Look out, Maiden. The Nick Archer, like, he's going to kill her.
He's trying to kill the Maiden.
Gets away. She just gets away. The Neckbug creeps both copped it right next to each other.
30-second cooldown on that Chen ultimate now with Aghanim Scepter, so they can just continually push into the space. Blink in onto Lina. She is way out of position.
That is a dead Lina.
There's a Radiance on Naga, so sure.
That's nice. Buyback from Lina. Prophet comes around the back. An urn on Crystal Maiden. I guess it's better than nothing, right? It's a bit of armor. Why not?
I think there is no follow-up to that statement. That's nice.
Well
that's a Radiance.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm guessing, I mean, the Radiance damage happens, like, while they're songed.
No,
nothing.
because you're invulnerable.
So, yeah. Oh, the Shakira blade, but he lives.
Solo might die here.
No, I think Solo's fine.
Scorched Earth regen.
He is fine. And then he gets sent home.
Here comes the song.
There's the song. Too late. A second too late. They could have caught the Chen. No stomp.
Well, they're going to take down the Chen.
They get the Chen, but he's like, it's cool. I saved my captain.
Yol goes down
as
well.
He does go down.
So 2 decent kills, but they almost lose their tier 3. Good pushing there from Rox.Kis. I just wonder, though, if they had sent 3 down here with the Chen, maybe the Doom and the Nyx, and sent Dazzle and Slardar to the mid lane, tried to push that in as well, have this multi-pronged approach with, obviously, the global Chen heal, then they would have a much better chance of breaching into base, finding pickoffs, because you would force PR to be standing in this position here, switching between mid and bot. And that's such a great position to blink in over the cliff onto.
Yeah.
But that's a nice sentry.
I honestly think that the biggest problem they had in that last fight was they were just late with the song. Like, the timing hasn't been there. I think it's I don't know if it's a lack of communication or what, but they need to get that combo down. It's like, right, I'm singing. Like, just make that call. I'm singing, and everybody else get into position and deal with this, because there was a lot of pinging and the song didn't catch Doom. It was just it just seemed a little bit off. They haven't landed it as they'd like to.
I think that's always been a problem with CIS teams, especially going back into Dota 1. They've always had incredibly skilled players who are individually amazing in laning phase in the game in general, but their team cohesion has never been great, which is why I'm so impressed with Empire and how well they've been performing. They've found players who are individually skilled and also work well really together.
Yeah.
What's Slardar building up to now? We saw Shivas from Doom, so that plate... we've got AC from Doom as well. So that plate mail.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's got Shivas. He's getting AC as well. He's just going to become invulnerable.
No, I mean, Doom has AC and Shivas, but
Yeah, yeah.
Slardar has a plate mail of his own to make another AC.
Why
obviously.
not? I mean, I don't think that the armor reduction doesn't stack,
No.
does it? But I mean, he loves attack speed. Why the heck not? I mean, they're now so beef. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the effective hit points of plus 43 armor is.
Many.
But it's many. It is many, many hit points.
Definitely many. And Crystal Maiden with 872 health.
Combined with the life steal from Vlad's and the Scorched Earth, and you have...
Crystal Maiden, are
tank.
you sure you want to be here?
Oh,
dear,
God.
that's really... Oh, just
She's
going
out.
to TP away, that's fine.
She's out.
I thought, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Doom going this way, Dazzle going this way. Oh look, Nature's Prophet is cliff farming the Ancients now.
I'm not sure this is the way. I'm not sure this is the way out of the predicament.
I mean, he could be top at this moment in time, pushing this to tier 3.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. He should be. He'll go now. He will go now for sure. TP's ready. He pops his ult. Do they have a song? Do they have
that's a
another
big
title?
stomp.
They
But
do.
the Radiance Burn doesn't really work well together with that.
Slardar taking a lot of damage though. He will have to back. Doom as well.
Still got plenty of heals. They might
They
move up to
do.
the top tier 2, which is a pretty good objective to take.
Yeah. They're going to go and maybe defend. Nature's Prophet is there. If he was there earlier, he would have had a push to go with it. But he just wasn't there.
Also, he had used his Necro as previously. I don't know when, but he didn't have Necro to push in. He only had Treants, which isn't ideal.
Maybe I don't know if he'd use them to stack the Ancients with or something. I don't know, but who knows?
Something unconventional.
Something.
Yeah, Yol. How far away are you from Aghanims? Not too far, about 1,000 gold.
Roche still down. No Roche yet. But look at this. Power Rangers just trapped in their base. The only person outside is Prophet, and he's back. He's back in base.
Back to base like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Naga Illusions trying to farm up their own jungle, walk into some mud golems, which you
great.
don't really want.
Not looking good for PR.
I don't even know if a smoke move here from PR works. They do have their lanes pushed out quite far, and Roshan's spawning very soon. They might go and check it out.
Well, look at their vision. Their vision is pretty limited. They've got this ward round the side here in the bot lane, just near the steps. They've got one by the shop.
PR can see everything on their side.
They can, but it's all defensive.
Yeah,
like, they have no idea. I mean, their jungle is completely a mystery to them, other than these Nagasaran illusions. But so they know that, I mean, look at this, they're hiding here, but they know that there's nobody on their side of the map. So why aren't they out there?
Well, there's always a Nyx. They don't have sentries everywhere, which is why we see sort of sentries placed here and there.
But that's why you get a gem. They've got to get a gem on somebody.
They do.
Who's got the gem?
ET bought one. Who took it? Naga has it now.
Okay.
And obviously that transfers to her illusions as well, so they can scout out wards with that.
I did not know that. That's nice.
It's really, really strange how certain things transfer to illusions. And, like, axe illusions are retarded.
Yeah,
They
the
spin.
spins. The spins.
How do they spin? They're illusions.
Yeah, it's well, as an axe player, let me tell you, it's not. It's anything but. It's awesome.
Okay,
it's
I'm
just
going to
pure
send.
awesome.
What's even better is when you get Morphling and replicate axe. You can just go and farm everywhere.
That's good. The Roche is back. Roche man is back. Send in the Chen army, and this will be high ground off this for sure. It's interesting that we haven't got BKB on Doom or on Slardar. Why not?
They aren't
Do you think
scared
they just
of
don't care?
They're not afraid of anything.
Like, I guess they just think, look, all that'll happen is you'll stun us, you'll cast some spells, we'll get healed, and then we'll just punch you to death.
I think the main thing is they've got Dazzle and Chen, so they want to be sent back to base or braved.
Yeah.
If you have a BKB, there's always the chance that you get locked down by a snare and killed by the Naga and ET just hammering you to death.
Of course.
So I think that might be a reason behind it, but
Yeah.
I genuinely think they're just not scared of the magic damage coming from PR.
But I think you're right as well. I think more importantly, the Shallow Grave wouldn't work with it. Which is when I play Lifestealer, my biggest problem is I keep raging.
Why did you
Stop
rage
raging!
me?
Stop raging! Yeah, it was annoying. Like I'll pop a DD rune and then rage. It removes the DD.
dear.
Yeah, stupid.
What I always hated was forgetting that certain things like Storm Spirit's Ball Lightning and Tornado from Invoker dispel certain runes. So when you are running into an Invoker and you're like, oh, I've got a DD, I'm going to kill this guy, he uses Tornado on you, or you've got a haste, and then your rune's dispelled and you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And maybe you die.
Yeah.
Sanj up on Lina. Interesting item choice. Going for a halberd, maybe? I mean, that follows on from what you said about no BKBs on Rox.Kis.
Yeah.
That works pretty well. And
Yeah.
Naga just trying to tank up.
I mean, it's a good item. Halberd is a good item. I mean, you know, you're up against a Doom. He does a lot of right click. Give him the halberd. And also it gives her evasion and stuff. It's like, I think it's a good item. Oh,
the bash.
that stun from Nyx. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was nice. That was just the block stun. That was like a mini Fisher.
Stop moving right now.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. Cheshire
Prophet.
Cat going for the Sprout.
Yeah. Lands the Shallowgrave TP is too strong.
But now Prophet has Hex, or he has money for Hex.
He does.
If he had had it just now, that would have been great for him.
Yeah. And they're getting
Fortunately
TP
not.
back, ready to defend. They know they're up against the Doom. He's got a Reaver now. I like to think that roar was him, but I don't think it was. He bought a Reaver and then there was like a roar noise. It was pretty cool. Shivas goes down, melts the wave. They're all ready. They should be ready here. All are healed. Elder Titan. Where did TP?
I'm not sure. He's still mid, near the Ancient. Well, Elder
Oh.
Titan or Nature's Prophet?
Yeah, Elder Titan TP'd. I'm
Oh.
sure.
He's near the Ancient in their base.
Unless I'm seeing things. I think he just TP'd from Fountain to mid.
Let's get to the fight as fast as possible.
I must be seeing things.
Maybe he was getting the call that Naga was going to use Song as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
maybe.
So wanted to get that combo off quickly.
She's just sitting there, radiant. Just radiancing. How strange. She just riptided for absolutely no reason. Oh, wait. Her illusions.
Her illusions. Farming
It
the
looks so
jungle.
weird. She looks kind of crazy. This crazy person just riptiding in the middle of the base.
I'm just going to spin around.
Yeah. So she can now just chill in base and farm with her illusions. So that's good for her. And actually, against this lineup, that's a really good move.
They've got amazing split push. They can send Naga. Oh. Moon way out of position. Going to
Yeah.
get nuked off the face of the map.
Wowee. What was he doing out there?
I'm not sure.
He,
but-
yeah.
Naga can sort of push out lanes with a couple of illusions. Nature's Prophet goes to another lane. So this sort of bio ball push from Rox.Kis doesn't quite work the way they want it to. And this tier 2 is a mystery to me. Why is that still standing?
The top tier 2?
Yeah.
Well, because the moment that they want to fight and everybody was hiding in base, they ran back and farmed their own jungle. They're just making sure. I mean, Rox.Kis have got this game, I'm fairly sure. Although Nature's Prophet is soon to overtake the Doom in farm, I think.
I'm not so certain anymore. It looked like they had it 7 minutes ago. At the 30-minute mark, they were dominating. They were pushing into tier 3. They nearly had it.
Yeah.
But they've never been in a position since then to push up into base. They've tried now to do that sort of split push where they've got some at mid, some at bottom. But they've never managed to get the sort of synchronicity between the two lanes pushing in at the same time.
Also, you've now got an Naga Siren who's and a Prophet splitting and farming pretty darn well.
And a Hex on the Nature's Prophet is always damn good.
That's huge. And now I mean, they've got quite a bit of CC. And since you know you're up against a team with no BKBs...
Oh, Crystal Maiden going to die here, trying to farm her own jungle, but there's the amplified damage and 3 hits from the Slardar.
Right, now they have to start getting some towers, but which of their lanes is pushed? None.
Exactly.
They're all pushed. I look at Lina down here. What's she doing?
Helping Nature's Prophet.
She's crazy. I wonder if she should get a blink. They should all just get blinks.
She walks all the way down there to cast one spell.
Now she's going to stick with him.
Oh, come on, cast one more spell. Laguna Blade of Creep or something. Help that push.
Actually, that is a heck of a push now. Look at this.
And Necro units as well. Nope, she's
Yeah.
going to TP out. Oh, yeah.
Wise. Very wise.
Buys Boots of Travel.
They've got a minute left on this Aegis. Doom's like, it's fight time. Get stomped. That's an amazing stomp. He got like 5 people.
So Siren's going to happen soon. There's a big weave though. Catching 3, so their armor is going to be reduced quite heavily.
Ouch.
Glyph.
Look at this base melt.
Glyph not available either. They have to go now or never.
Shivas.
Scandal getting ready. Oh, down goes FNG.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
He started the cast
He's
and against
doomed!
Doom.
He's
No!
doomed!
Scandal, what are you doing?
I think they might be able to kill the Doom anyway. They might be able to just punch him down, but he does have the Aegis. It's going to be reclaimed very soon.
If they waited
just
like 5
in time.
seconds.
There's the
pretty
stomp.
big stomp
He's
onto
coming
4.
back. He didn't stomp in time. There's the net. Solo blocked in by Prophet Trees. He can't go anywhere. And he's taking a lot of damage from this Radiance. He gets sent back by the Chen, and they defend their base. They lose the tower, but they don't lose any racks. There goes the Song. They catch Yol. Dazzle is caught in the trees. Who else can they catch?
Doom TPing back in onto the
Is this Doom? Doom's coming right back in. He's coming right back in. He doesn't give a damn. Crystal Maiden gets chopped. She's almost dead. A big crit, actually, from Doom. Wowee.
And there's a nice Slaughter crush, catching Nature's Prophet, Nyx and Pale as well. Down he goes! Buying back into the game. Can he actually make anything happen? Oh, Nyx, that Vendetta damage on the minus armor.
Shiva, Lina going down, Doom chasing hard. One more bonk and down she goes. They've lost 2 towers. And this should be GG.
Scandal over there. I had him selected. I saw him press the ultimate hotkey, then cancel it, then he got doomed.
Oh, that fight could have gone so differently.
So many missed opportunities for PR here.
And they lose a lane of racks, and they could easily lose mid racks too, because there's only one left there. Last desperate bid to hold them off. There goes a net. Catches Doom from a long way away. A lot of damage coming in.
Slaughter gets hexed up.
Oh, Nyx. Lina in all kinds of trouble. Prophet, the Carapace. He stuns himself out, manages to kill the Nyx, and oh my goodness, gem down. The Doom managed to take out the Naga Siren. Slaughter sprinting away. Takes a hit from the Elder Spirit form, but he's going to be able to get out.
Prophet. No, Slaughter. Well aware of those tactics.
He went that way. Nice.
Might turn back in. Amplify damage. Weave as well. Let's watch this armor drop.
Look at that. Minus 18,
minus
25. Jeez.
It's like minus 17, minus 18, minus 25 out of nowhere.
Crazy.
It's minus 30 now. That weave just keeps on going. Minus 32, minus 35.
Somebody hit that man.
Oh, dear.
Back to the jungle.
Just imagine he goes to the jungle, gets one hit by a centaur or something like that.
Yeah. Goes to the Roche pit. Here comes Roche. Oh, no.
He's dead.
He's coming back. Oh, it was like a flash, 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 flash. I thought...
Yeah, no. When's Roshan happening?
But it's just the timer. Okay.
Everyone's buying hearts. Nyx has a heart now.
God, it's hot in here, isn't it?
Getting a little bit warm. I think the energy from this game flowing through us.
It's come alive.
I mean, it's 42 minutes of the game. We are yet to see a big ulti combo from PR. They've had the opportunity, but like you said, sort of 20 minutes in, I don't think the communication is quite there.
Yeah.
Scandal seems very timid on this Naga. He doesn't seem to want to commit heavily into a team fight. I don't know if he doesn't trust the Earth Splitter to do...
The problems they seem to be having, I think, is they're scared of all getting in there and just getting hit by, like, a weave, you know. So I think they're kind of worried about that. They're worried about the Nyx. But the problem is that when they've had the opportunity, they've either he got doomed, or the Song has just been late, or the Earth Split has missed. It just hasn't quite got there.
And it's only one level in Earth Splitter as well. He's, for some reason, prioritized Echo Stomp, which I guess is okay when you're trying to stop them pushing into the base. That extra bit of disable can help.
But he did, I mean, he used it then and caught, it was not 5, it was 4. He caught 4 heroes and all the Chen creeps in the Stomp as well. But there wasn't the follow-up. Like, it was like, nice, really good. Yeah. And then that's that.
And then what?
Yeah.
Some decent push coming out on top. This tier 2 will fall eventually, looking for this top lane of racks. Nature's Prophet walking into the base with his treants, but going to TP back and buy a Hyperstone. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Not sure if AC or Mjolnir.
Yeah. He's got the Maelstrom, so...
Oh, so he does. Sorry, I didn't see that. My eyes deceive me.
So, alright. Well, let's see if they can land it this
Crystal
time.
Maiden using ult against Doom. Slaughter blinks over the top Song to save them, but I think Maiden is out.
Where's the split? No, there's too many people going to die. There's the split. Nice. Catches 2. And down goes the Shakira Blade. Can they kill Solo? He's still running hard. He's Shallow Grave saves him with 16 HP.
He gets
and they're going to chase down the Titan. Titan's got a lot of damage, but manages to get stunned by the Nyx. They're chasing hard. Solo was back to full health.
He bought back.
Oh.
He got sent back to base by Chen, but he died. I'm not sure how. I didn't watch. Got sent back to base by Chen, bought back. Boots have traveled back into the fight, but didn't manage to find an opening to re-engage.
They defend. They successfully defend. Lina and Crystal Maiden dying. Nyx got killed on the back there. We missed that somewhere.
Well, Nyx was fighting over here near the fountain
Yeah,
against
yeah.
ET.
No, I was following him, and he got a nice start on the ET. I thought he was going to do something, but yeah.
When did that happen?
What?
Chen has a heart.
What?
I saw Nyx buy one. I saw Doom buy one. I saw Slardar buy one.
Chen has a heart.
But
Heart ags Chen. Legit.
I mean, heart is probably one of the best items when you're pushing up into high ground. It allows you to push in, fall back multiple times.
For the regoose.
But where did he get the gold from? Goblak, wow.
Well, let me see. I don't know. I guess he's just been farming really well. Maybe he's got all the towers. Maybe he's the one who's been getting all the tower last hits and everything. Who knows?
Dazzle picks up the shiny red thing from the big man.
Yeah. And he will walk. That is the. It's a cheese. So now you've got a Doom with an Aegis and a cheese.
No, Dazzle has the
Sorry,
Aegis.
he's got the cheese. Dazzle has the Aegis.
Yep.
Interesting.
Secure that grave.
He's got a soul booster.
Okay.
Is he good? So
who's going to go Bloodstone?
yeah, Bloodstone Dazzle. Why not?
Once again, it's going to help them push up into the base. Give him that mana boost where he can spam his heal, spam all of his spells. Grave has a 40-second cooldown.
Yeah. I mean, it almost saved Doom in that last fight. They almost managed to get him out of there, but now they have to back off. This is actually now quite tricky, even with all those items.
I'm still not quite sure how Doom died in that last fight. I think it might have been the last tick of Radiance Burn as he landed in base. It was really unusual, but I don't think he's going to die again. Oh, I thought we might see a nice sneaky movement from the high ground there.
Oh, he did not. Elder Titan was just about to TP back.
Top lane. Nature's Prophet TP's in, but Nyx was there waiting for him. Dagon. Oh, he's going to miss the stun. Not again. Gets hexed up. Sedoi in a lot of trouble here. Carapace will not be ready. Vendetta.
And the Neckbook creeps as well. This is big. He TP's back. Do they need to defend? They're going to go in here. Crystal Maiden. They managed to get the stomp on solo. Look at the damage coming from these Nagasaran illusions. Oh, it's not actually that much because it's so tanky.
Doom casually walking up to high ground. Try and take down his tier 3. Crystal Maiden defending on her own. Still susceptible to the blink from Slardar, but the ET Spirit making sure he can't.
Yeah.
Stomp.
Get the stomp.
Creeps. Slardar blinking now onto that Nature's Prophet.
There's the song.
Here we go.
This
is a big combo.
The Earthsplit.
No, they screw it up.
They completely screwed it up. That was perfect. That was right between three of them.
Oh, wow.
PR, why?
I can't believe it.
That's GG.
I've been waiting so long. That was the perfect opportunity for them. They set it up excellently. Earthsplitter was right on the mark. They just didn't drop the song in time, but good game called. Well played by both teams, but Rox.Kis definitely worthy of the victory.
Wowie. I just thought there were a couple of times there when they had a chance to come back into it. The combo was a nice idea. It was a nice idea.
Yeah.
I did like it.
In theory.
Yeah, in theory. On paper, it was fine, but unfortunate. Looking at the scoreboard there, Crystal Maiden went 0-9. I don't think that helped.
Casual null, maybe
Lina
going for a veil.
12.
Oh yeah, she was going for a veil.
Kills and deaths pretty evenly spread in the sense that nobody on the Rox.Kis team really dominated, but I thought it was a good team performance from them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Goblak on that Chen really surprised me with the amount of farm he got in the early game, switching to that aggressive jungle where he wasn't under pressure from the Maiden and Lina constantly.
But his gold per minute was only 386. He was third on the team.
That's great for a Chen.
That is, but I mean, that's like 386, and he manages to afford